dating is supposed to be awesome. And in as much as this is true, there will be issues regardless. You're going to have problems with whoever it is you're dating. That's perfectly normal. But this expectation and this belief that if you don't fight, you're not a couple, or like you must have problems in your relationship once in a while, is a mindset that men have accepted too much, to the point where we don't even know where we should draw the line. We don't know when we should end a toxic relationship. In this video, I explain 3 very clear signs that you should leave your girlfriend.
Straight to the moon and it's lit. Straight to the moon and we'll get there. Straight to the moon on my jet. Straight to the moon and we feeling it, yeah. All of my niggas be running the place. I might just pull up and go on a race. Feel like I'm running the space now. How a nigga gonna get down? Good vibe.
The first reason, you always have to pay to see or contact her. In summary, she cannot come to see you unless you pay for her transport. She can't call you unless you call first, even though you send her airtime. And you guys cannot go out on any dates where you don't have to spend a lot of money. You basically have to pay to see a girl that says she is your girlfriend. Most guys watching this right now will be like, which kind of mood relationship is that? I know if you did that kind of relationship for my life. But there are a lot of guys who are in that kind of relationship right now, There's just this weird thing where Niger guys feel like their job in a relationship is to spend. Feel free to spend, feel free to express your masculine energy, but you cannot be in slavery thinking it is a relationship. Babe, no, if he call you, like you call her, you be like, why have you not called me all these days? And she'll tell you, is it my job to call you? And you go accept them. Like anybody will get guys, like you get many friends, male friends, but maybe say they don't get relationships. You can get some kind of things where say you go to hear, it will be bothering you. You'll be very, very bothered. Like the babe will tell you, say, is it my job to call? And you will let it go. You still call her the next day. No, they learn. Like there's just some things that you shouldn't accept as a guy. Feel free to call your babe, sure you get, but you're calling her twice a day, 3 times a day. She know they call you once, and you don't see the problem with that. She cannot come to your house unless you pay money for her bolt. What the hell? If you call babe, tell them say you want me to come see you. This is your girlfriend now, right? And she says, me have that money now. Send her money. Do you get? Send her money. She be your her guy. There's nothing there. But you cannot be a slave. Like it cannot be a routine that if you no send them, she no fit come, or if you want to see me, you pay. You guys are dating. You guys are dating. Like she no sign you. Like you're not on contract. She did not sign you. You guys are dating. You get. You're not a slave. So if your babe cannot bring out 700, 1K to come to your house, then she no like you. Like she know it's 2 things. Either she no like you, like she doesn't find you attractive apart from your money. 1, or she's for the streets, because you can get some girls maybe say because of the kind of past they had, either upbringing or their dating past. They are not capable of looking at a guy and liking anything apart from money. They are girls that are that damaged. Do you understand? So it's one of those 2 things. And in both cases, you suppose run. If you did that kind of relationship, for God's sake, do you understand? Abroad, like white guys now, they learn. They know they simp like this. But you see Nigeria, Jesus Christ. Just go to university. If you want to know how much Nigerian guys simp, go to university. The second big reason why you should why you should run away from your girlfriend is if she never apologizes. The reality is, in most relationships, men are going to be doing more apologizing than the women. As it sounds unfair, but it's not unfair. It's just real. It's just the reality of relationships, right? And it is not necessarily because now you go the fuck up past the babe. It's just that as a guy, you have to understand that most girls are going to dwell in an emotional state of thinking than a logical state of thinking. So maybe every time we say you go try to explain for them, oh boy, you did this thing first, now it's your fault. Sometimes just tell them sorry. Sure you get. Sometimes just let it go, tell her sorry. There's really no big deal. As long as she's not doing anything super bad, it's just like little mess ups. You understand? Like she's not doing anything that is super disrespectful to you. Just let it go. Tell her sorry, sorry Joe. Why now? Sure you get. Why now? Sorry Joe. Why are you doing like this? Sure you get. It's like, for example, if you're walking now, like you're a working class guy, right? And you're working, you're very busy. And then she calls you and she's like, why don't you like calling me? You don't care about me. This one, that one, this one, that one. Now, the reality is you do care about her, but you dey work, you dey busy. When you dey free, you go call her. She. So instead of logically answering her like, don't you know I'm working? Do you know what I'm doing for this? You don't have to do that. She you get. Just like whine them. Instead of being serious and staunch like that, you just whine them. Tell them, say, me, snub you. Why are you talking like this? Now how can I stop you? You understand? Just whine her. But don't take it too serious. She like her saying what she said was not disrespectful to you, right? And it's also not a bad thing. It's just her, expressing. In fact, that's what makes her a woman. Let's just be honest. That's one aspect that makes her a woman. So there's really nothing wrong with that. You just whine her and both of you move on. But the key to doing this is you have to come to the understanding that there are some things that happen in your relationship that you just let slide. Like they're not serious issues, right? But there will also be situations where she disrespects you multiple times. Once or twice or three times. She disrespects you multiple times, right? In that situation, that's where you have to draw the line. So you get, no be everything be cruise. No be everything you go, like, it's not every time you let bygones be bygones. So you get, sometimes, check her, you get, you don't have to be like violent. It's not even you don't have to be. Never be violent about it. There are two ways, right, to check a woman who you think is misbehaving. It's either overtly, that is, by calling her and telling her this thing, tell her calmly though, like you don't like this and this, overtly. And the second way is covertly, right? You tell her you don't like what she's doing by your actions, which is you're indirectly telling her that if you're going to behave like this in this particular way, I can't treat you like my girlfriend that I say I love. So you can't be acting this type of way and be getting the same I love you, you're my babe treatment. You can't get it. These are like, you don't have to say it, only your actions will tell her. So it's one of those two ways, but make sure you check her behavior, covertly or overtly. My point is, if you have done these two things, right, and she doesn't either apologize or change her behavior, because like, even if she doesn't apologize, if she changes the way she's behaving, it is still kind of an apology, still good, right? If she doesn't do either of those two things, multiple times, I don't talk say once, but like multiple times, leave them. Do you get? Leave them. One thing you don't understand is human beings are you see our subconscious mind there, it is always working. If you tolerate disrespect, even if a woman doesn't know it consciously, subconsciously, she's losing respect for you. I am telling you this thing. She's losing respect for you. You give somebody an inch, they will take a mile. If she disrespects you multiple times, waka, leave her. Number 3, a woman that shames you for being extra. If you date babe, maybe say, if you touch her, or you make any like extra advances towards the girl, she pushes you away, or she shames you, or she's like, is it every time? Or she's like, you're disgusting, or something like that, it's not because of her church. No be because of church where she dey go. Now because she no like you. Apart from your money, that's just the reality of things. Now there are a few women that in their 20s, they don't want to make any form of extra contact. You know, extra contact doesn't have to be knack, so any form of extra contact, whatever, right? They don't want to make that kind of contact. There are a few women like that. And the only way you can accept it is if not the kind of relationship where you want. But if you know that as a man, your inner need, your testosterone pumping body doesn't want that kind of relationship, right? And she keeps on shaming you for it, leave. There's one thing I always say, that every girl can be an olosho for a guy they like. They will not go and be sleeping around, you get. But if they see that one guy that they are attracted to, they will do crazy things with him. I'm telling you the truth right now. So like, if, time has gone, weeks, months into the relationship, if you just touch him, she's like, then you're supposed to ask yourself, like, what am I doing? Like, what are you guys doing exactly? If you wanted somebody to be gisting with, you get guys where you go gist with. You get what I'm saying? So, like, don't be shamed. Like, that's one thing. You can't be shamed for your innate need. If women have as much testosterone as men, if they had as much testosterone as men, like, they would 100% understand why men simp up and down. For real. So, like, don't ever be shamed. If you notice that maybe two of you are not compatible, maybe realistically she just doesn't, like she's not looking to get extra with anybody, truthfully, right? Then you go leave because not the way you want. But most likely she is. It's just that you're not the guy she wants. If you like the video, definitely hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I think the next video you should watch is my video called TikTok Girls Are Dragging Me. So click on the box on the screen or click on the second link in the description. Watch the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. It will be